welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan, and this is Pig Trinket 2.0. Power T has abandoned Trinket control, as you all know, and this is his main Pauper deck, and he has a stellar record with it in practice, much better than most decks. So, and there's a lot of decision points in this deck. It's been a long time since I played it. It was right after the second season of the Pauper Gauntlet. So I'm going to try it, and I'm going to try it against the TheNightPorter. If you remember a while back, the TheNightPorter just came to Magic Online and just got back to Magic. So he's kind of new to Magic, and I promised to practice with him. So that's what we are doing today. I don't think we can mulligan very often here, and we have lands, so we actually have all three colors, but it's extremely slow. So let's hope he doesn't play Burn. Keep it. Good luck to the TheNightPorter. Oh! Okay, let's see if we can handle this. Not the best opening to handle a Nettle Sentinel. Well, now it became a lot better. So we can play the Fume Spitter and the Simic Growth Chamber on turn 2. If you hear something weird in the background, it's my dog who is complaining that my wife is checking the automatic lawnmower outside and not taking her with her. Okay, maybe it's Stompy. That would be terrible for me. Stompy or Elves, of course. That's what you think when you see Nettle Sentinel. Here is some real damage for me. Of course, I think Trinket Control is a little better at handling Stompy. It's Stompy! So Fume Spitter will be a speed bump for the Sentinel. Not the best situation to be in. We might just be too slow here. But boy, are we mistreating his graveyard. So Tribal the next turn. I'm just gonna block the Nettle Sentinel, put the counter on the Pit Skulk. So actually Rancor on the Nettle Sentinel now would be pretty bad. That would hurt. It would hurt quite a bit. Standing up at my desk now, that's recommended if you have such a desk, because that's better for your physique. Today's health tips from Magic Gathering Strat. Okay, block Nettle Sentinel. Reduce power on Pit Skulk. That means he can now cast Hunger of the Hull Pack. So that's a risk we're taking here. Sakura Tribe Elder and Bojuka Bog. Block again. Get a Swamp Island. Swamp, I think. That's of course really bad as well, but not as bad as Hunger of the Hull Pack. But we are taking 6. Going to 12. Stompy won Season 2 of the Pauper Gauntlet, and this is why. It's pretty good at handling just decks that durdle too much. And this deck does durdle. We can actually Muldrifter Undying Evil next turn as well. That's probably a stronger line. Yeah, we are going for that. We're gonna need... I don't know what we need. I think it's still an island. Or a swamp. Or a forest. No, not a forest. I have a super secret sideboard plan. Very extensive. For this deck, which I cannot share with you. That's one of the demands I agree to for being allowed to watch the deck. So I'm sacrificing now, and I think I'm going Pit Skulk gets Skargand. I hope he doesn't get hungered as well. I'm going black. And I'm at 6. Actually, if I draw another Shanish... Okay, there's a Garruk's Companion as well. Okay, we are in deep trouble. Cryptras won't save us. I think going for Muldrift Undying Evil is the only thing we can do here. If he has another Winds of Westwood, we lose the game. I'm pretty much looking for more removal now. Block Garruk's Companion. If he has any growth spells, he wins. Yeah, I feel that Trinket would fare better here. Double Shanish Edict at least. And I'm just gonna get rid of... Cryptras looks nice, but... Okay, I'm never gonna be able to... I don't know. His hand is almost empty, so I don't think I need that. Getting a life is nice, getting double mana... Cryptrat is nice. God, which card to discard here? Definitely not the Swamp. Not the Shanish Edicts. I think it has to be the Growth Chamber. As I said, he only had one card. He has played a land every turn, so it could be a land. Then he drew one. Hopefully it is a creature and we live. Rancor just outright wins him the game here. But if he doesn't have another creature or growth spell, I would think I win, because I double Chainers. And that's it. So that would be a hell of a recovery. Oh, I yet to live! Okay, if he plays a creature now, I don't think I can do anything. At least a creature with 2 power. No, he doesn't need a creature with 2 power, he just needs any creature. Yeah, that's enough, because I can only get rid of 2. Oh, another creature. So close, 1 life point. Then I could have Cryptratted them all. Pretty close, but yeah, this was hard. Obviously, the TheNightPorter has learned a lot about the game. We see no basic mistakes that he did when he played Delver. I think he played this excellently. So is there like a tragic slip? No, it wouldn't work anyway. Okay, let's see what the super secret sideboard plan says about this. Actually, the pig would have saved me too. Stompy. Okay, deep analysis, way too slow. Tusker, way too slow. +1 Brindle Boar, yeah, we needed that. +1 Cryptrats. And the old favorite comes in. Spell Bombs. To get rid of the Undying guys. Can you see? I've been practicing. I can see that. Okay, let's see how we do now. Got an 0-2 defeat here would be embarrassing. But you're getting it as it happens. It's for real, people. Okay. Now let's crush the TheNightPorter. Let's crush him. Would you like to play first? Oh, yes, I would. Okay, no green, but the hand doesn't look like it needs green. Grim Harvest is kind of dead. But we got the double channel. See, we can use the spell bomb to dig to get more lands. To flash back Chainish Edict. So I think we have a thing going here. Young Wolf would be irritating. Then we would actually have to do the spell bomb trick. Oh, it says he learned the stack from my video on Trinket Mage. Probably a Trinket control video. The stack is a pretty tricky thing. I'm playing Cards and Castles on Hard Nerd Cafe, and I played a bit of Hearthstone. I didn't like it. I like Cards and Castles a lot more because it has an extra element with the board. But it has made me appreciate how complicated Magic is. Magic is really the adult version of Hearthstone and games like Cards and Castles. Though the board is confusing me still in Cards and Castles. Makes it a bit more complicated. Check. Oh no, it's the Undying guy. So now I have to use the stack properly. I can't just fire away this Chainish Edict. I have to use it together with the spell bomb next turn. But then I'm just playing the spell bomb. And then I have the mana to use it. Next turn. Okay, let's see if I can use the stack properly. Interesting. We discussed a lot about bringing in Nihil Spellbomb against Stompy in Trinket, in blue-black Trinket control, but we never found the room. But here we bring in two. Okay, companion. So I'm gonna spend all my turn murdering a 1/1 for 1. While getting smashed by the 3/3. So okay, we Chainish Edict. He sacrifices the Young Wolf. Most likely. And now it is in the graveyard, so we sacrifice the spell bomb. Pay the mana. Get an extra card. All is good in the world. No, a 3/2 is still beating our face down. And if he plays another creature, well, we're not doing much else until we hit 7 mana, and that's not good enough. A Brindle Boar would be excellent here. But I feel very scared. And here is some pain. Oh, Groundswell, right to the face. But you have to play a creature as well, otherwise I have a field day. Oh, that's a pretty good creature. Wow. Why is Scattershot Archer still in his deck? Oh, now I have a huge problem. And actually casting Chainish Edict here does more damage than it does good. So I'm just gonna have to take 5 here. Which is horrible, of course. Next turn I can Brindle Boar and Grim Harvest the Brindle Boar. That's not very impressive. Here they come. Scattershot Archer looks really weak in this matchup. Double Grow Spell. He has not played a land, so he can't Groundswell. So let's see how techy Brindle Boar is. Here's a Winds of Westwood. And we are done at 4. Okay, at 2. So I actually think that's that could be quite enough. Another Edict. And now I'm gonna play blue mana, and I'm gonna Grim Harvest back this Brindle Boar. So I have to block. Do I actually survive? I be at 6 life. I can block 1 damage because I can't block and sacrifice the companion. So I'm gonna be back at 2. That's not any good at all. But I don't see a way out of this. Actually, I think I'm screwed. And if you draw any growth spell here, I of course die. Should I have edicted instead of Grim Harvesting? I'm not sure, but I yet live. But it does have 2 more cards. Grim Harvest. And I can do the same thing again, but it just doesn't lead anywhere. So here's Brindle Boar. And I just have to play some edicts now. Really, Fume Spitter and Tragic Slip is what I'm missing here. So I have to sacrifice to get rid of it. But then I'm not going to be able to play 2 edicts next turn, so... Wow, he sacrificed the Scattershot Archer. That it changes that I only take 1 damage instead of... I only take 3 damage instead of 4. I did play land, yes. Well, I have the 7 mana for flashbacks now, so if I could trade here, it would be fantastic. But I can't trade, because then I die. And once again, any growth spell kills me. Let me know if I make any mistakes. As I said, I'm rusty with the deck. Only the Young Wolf. That seems to be a serious mistake. Block. Wow. What was that about? Very nice. Okay, now I can actually attack an Undying Evil. But I think I change Edict first. Attack, sacrifice Undying Evil. He says version 4 is screwing with him. That's what version 4 does. Okay, we're 1 year into version 4. I don't think we can be too critical of it. That attack must be really surprising for him. Undying Evil. Winds of Westwood would win him the game there, but it already... Oh, I get back Grim Harvest! Of course I knew I would. Of course I remembered Grim Harvest. Did you think I forgot Grim Harvest? Did I ever? Maybe I can stabilize. Or now I can actually Grim Harvest Brindle Boar. Can I do that? I think I can. Grim Harvest Brindle Boar every turn. Yeah, sacrifice cast Grim Harvest in response to the Brindle Boar trigger. I think he has block and kill him here unless he has a trick. And now I can just flashback Change Edict. So life is just full of options. I think Change Edict is by far the best removal spell in black in Pauper because of this. Now he has no chance. That was a close one. Spell Bomb. I just use it immediately, I think, for a card. The Juka Bog. And he can't kill the Brindle Boar, so I can just get it and play it for some piggy beats. That was an interesting tap on my mana. And now he's pretty screwed. He has to draw 3 creatures before I hit him 9 times. And of course I am drawing cards as well, like that guy. So question is now, should I just sacrifice Brindle Boar and cast it again? How much is it? It's 8 mana to do, right? So I'm gonna do that. That's disheartening. For the poor Stompy deck. Brindle Boar. Overpowered! Draft reject, making his combat in Pauper. Undying Evil Brindle Boar. I don't think I've ever done that before, but I probably have. Yeah. Okay, so we like the sideboarding. Both games have been close, so let's hope this third one is a crushing defeat where Pig Trinket just bang, bang, bang on Stompy. Pig Trinket just stomps over Stompy. God, I made it up myself. Aren't you proud? Okay, TheNightPorter. So you have improved your magic skills, but are they good enough? Oh, he drew 5 lands in a row. Okay, then it was a lot closer than I thought. That's pretty unlikely in a 17 land Stompy list. And if you don't play 17 land in Stompy, you are doing it wrong. I think 16 is extremely bad, just do the math. And I think 18 is probably correct, but no good Stompy player will agree with me on that. He says that Grim Harvest, Chainers and Mana means good game, and yes it does. I said that's the idea. Okay, final game. This turned interesting, didn't it? I seem to be, when I'm playing against people I know, and like these matches that we have agreed on beforehand with the patrons, I seem to have a lot of luck. Sorry about that, patrons. If you want to be a patron on Magic Gathering Strat, check out patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat. We very much need that because I'm doing YouTube full time right now. And I want to continue doing that. This is not what I want, but I have all the colors. No, I can't keep this, can I? How many creatures do I run? I run 22 creatures. I'm gonna draw a creature before turn 3. And it's gonna be awesome, I promise you. So expands for a swamp. Play life staff. We can play Chainer's Edict turn 2. He's mulliganing. I'm gonna keep this hand. Or do I want the life staff? No, I think I'd rather have the power to Chainer's Edict on turn 2. Depends on if he plays a young wolf or not. Maybe I want life staff online more than I want Chainer's Edict if he plays a young wolf. So let's make that play. Okay, it's a Nettle Sentinel, so I'm gonna go for Terramorphic Expanse. But yes, this hand is super slow. Still need a swamp for the Edict, so that's what I'm gonna get. Let's see how many creatures he spews out now. I'm gonna take such a beating. Now a young wolf would be horrendous. He did take a mulligan, so maybe he doesn't have one. We'll find out soon enough. It's a pit skulk. That's okay, that's okay. If you say something 2 times, it is better. I've seen that on TV. Yeah, getting one of these with Chainer's Edict is high score. Yeah, I think getting that guy with Chainer's Edict is pretty good as well, but now I'm gonna take serious damage. Queen Ranger is gonna do mana fixing though, so he might not even sacrifice it here. We'll find out soon, because we are going to Edict. Swamp. No dirtly plays here. Oh, we have a turn 3 Trinket Mage. Do we play Executioner's Capsule? I think we play 2. Yes, we do. It is slow in this matchup, but it's gonna do work. He only has 1 card left in his hand. I think he should sacrifice Queen Ranger, especially with 1 card in his hand. Yes, yeah, it's gonna be Queen Ranger. No, it wasn't. It was Nettle Sentinel, and I don't know if that is correct. He just needs to hit me as hard as possible. We haven't seen a Rancor in 3 games. I think playing Stompy without Rancor is not correct. There's the young wolf, but he's too late. Because now I'm going for the capsule, and I could perhaps 2 for 1. Use Trinket Mage ability. Oh yes. for Executioner's Capsule. And actually, it might be correct to kill the young wolf here, if I have a chance. There is the Rancor, so I can't block him, but of course that's where the Edict is gonna go. So kill the young wolf. Living dangerously. There's a Fume Spitter Lifestaff thing going on here. But I don't think... Oh, we need 2 black. So it is Fume Spitter Lifestaff. That's a critical point of life. Fume Spitter. Lifestaff. Equip it. Still can't do anything about Pit Skulk. Oh, we can Edict it though. I don't know if that was the right line. Let's see what happens. He doesn't have a card. If he only attacks with the Pit Skulk. Well, now I can trade with the young wolf, kill the Queron Ranger, and then Edict him. Yeah, that seems good. I don't need to do that before the end of turn, of course, negating Hunger of the Hull Pack. Mutagenic Growth, well, that changes things a lot. I'll go to 8. I go back to 11. I still think I need to do this sacrifice. But do I need to do it now? No, I don't. So I'm just gonna play Capsule, Edict. Okay, I'll attack, and then I'll Edict. I'll attack, then I'll Fume Spitter. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then I'll Edict, and then I'll Capsule. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Oh, a Tribe Elder. Does that change anything? Yes, I can actually play Tribe Elder to get more lands, but I am still going to Edict, so I'm attacking with the Fume Spitter. Then we will have 7 mana as well. Sacrifice. Edict. Wow, Edict is just broken. And he has to do 11 points of damage, which of course he cannot do. And I have Grim Harvest for the finish. And I am actually gonna... Do I need the mana? Do I need the 1 point of life? I think I need the mana more. Because I can also flashback Edict. So I am gonna return the island to my hand. And that means I will have 7 mana. So if he doesn't play a creature now, I just sacrifice Tribe Elder and Edict him. What if he plays a creature? Then I have to Capsule him instead. But I can't block because he's gonna have Rancor. But I can edict. No, capsule life staff. So I'm not gonna sacrifice it now. Do I want to block here? I want to block here, right? No. Yeah, I can block here because... Okay, when do I capsule? If he draws Winds of Westwood, he wins the game. That's just one card in his deck. I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna block with the Tribe Elder. And I am now going to play the capsule. And the Spell Bomb. So if he draws Winds of Westwood, we are doomed. Or we could be so cool so we don't use the capsule unless he pumps. Yes, he only has one card. And then we can use it at the end of turn. Oh, that's pretty sneaky. And that way there's no way he can win. He can, if he plays a creature though and I don't go online with flashback. Wow, this was complicated. I can also get back a Trinket Mage. And get the other capsule. And I need 3 black mana for that. Wow, this was complicated. Okay, let's do it. Block. And now, of course, if I capsule him at the end of turn, I should be fine. Unless he has a Young Wolf. But I'm gonna capsule now. Because now I know it will work. And then I have a Fume Spitter. So I'll Fume Spitter in his upkeep. No, I'll just Fume Spitter and... yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just Fume Spitter and use the Spell Bomb. Oh, now it doesn't matter. Okay, so now I just need to save a black mana. I'll just play Piggy Pig. Equip Life Staff. What if he has a trample effect here? Well, it doesn't matter because I gain all this life. So I guess I'm just fine here. And then of course we have 2 Shiny Shield coming up very soon. We block to kill here, of course. And then we use the Spell Bomb. Right now, actually. Awesome. Draw land. And that's the game, people. Wow, this was tricksy. Oh, I got Rancor too. Awesome. I didn't think about that. Glad I got that right. Yeah, no shenanigans here. I'm just gonna flashback Chainer's Edict. Not gonna take any risks with Muldrifter. He doesn't have a card in hand, so I have all the time in the world. Muldrifter Grim Harvest feels like a pretty strong turn as well, but I'll do that when I have the time. Yeah, let's do it now, because now we have the time. It is really nice with Grim Harvest against this deck, because it's just so nice to not be having to fear anything. We don't need to equip the life staff. And this game is over, people. What are we getting? We are getting the Trinket Mage for another capsule. Six minutes, playing slowly. But I think this is a very good Pauper match. And I think the TheNightPorter is doing very well. Shout out to the TheNightPorter for doing this. Alright, we are Grim Harvesting the Trinket Mage. And then we are attacking, because we are gonna equip a Trinket Mage, Brindle Boar, Executioner's Capsule. We have 8 mana, so we can actually equip here. Do the damage. Play the Trinket Mage. Get the capsule. Play the capsule. And play Mr. Pig. It's Pig Trinket. And double Undying Evil, actually. So we can now get Grim Harvest back at will. That's something we often cannot do in Trinket control. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.